Well, you can see we're here at the 1960 36-foot Chris Craft, and I thought I'd show you the inside of it this time. We're down here in the main cabin. Over here is the galley area. There's the stove, there's a toaster oven. Down below it is the original refrigerator. Sink there, hot and cold running water. And then over here is where there had been a full-size refrigerator, which we've taken out so that we can restore the bunk and sofa that used to be here on this side of the boat. And you'll see up here that we've pulled off the combing boards around the windows where the new tracks were installed last year, and the windows rebedded. And, well, in fact, some of the combing boards are standing right here waiting to go back up. The ship's bell is there, hand-operated pump. And this is looking down towards the V-Berth, which is loaded with stuff at the moment. You can see that there's a rope storage compartment up in the front, as is typical of these boats. You can see the original wall materials there, and there are the portholes on either side, and of course one up above that we've taken out to get refurbished. This is the covering that goes over the helm that's up front in the boat. There's window covering, lifebuoy, mattress, the typical wardrobes that Chris Craft had in all their cruisers all these many years. Signature anchor cut into the opening. And then next to that here is the head. Which still has its original toilet fixture in. You see the drain there because it's also equipped with a shower. That's not the original shower head, but it's a functioning one. There's the sink. Faucets have been replaced, but that is the original sink. And frosted glass so that you have a little bit of privacy. And there's also, of course, a shower curtain that goes in here, and we've taken all the brackets for that down in the shower curtain itself. More storage area, and below that a little built-in wall heater. Not an original installation, something that was added later. They shortened the door there, you can see, to install that in. Don't know what we'll do with that just yet. We may replace it. Here's the dinette, which has also been recovered and needs to be recovered again. In fact, this side is out so that we can go and try and find materials. And here is the table, which has a different feature from a lot of them in that it's made in two halves to fold open for ease of getting in and out, I suppose. I don't believe this is the original table either. I think that's something else that someone added later. And here's the stairs and going up into the pilot house area. And you see that curved framing piece there. That was the end of the original support and superstructure here for the boat. And then this here and around to the other side, that was all added in to make an enclosed wheelhouse here. You'll see where the ceiling ends, ceiling material, and then you'll see this beam, and then wood after that. This part on was added on that is where the roof was extended to create the extra room in here to do an enclosed wheelhouse. Here is the helm. You've seen that before. Typical of those type of Chris Craft in this era. Oh, there's where the cover goes, as you would have seen. We had the wheel off and getting it repaired, and then did a lot of work on the connections here with the shaft it was all stuck and frozen, wouldn't turn, and in fact was warping the pole. You could force it to turn, but didn't want to do that. And then there's where one of the two radio mounts were. There's the second one. We've got both of those out right now. Those are the windshield wiper motors. Lots of little bric-a-brac. There's the old original gas cap, which was, or not gas cap, but the original electrical outlet, which has been replaced. So there's a little swing out lamp there for the navigation area to see their maps by. And you can see here the teak decks, which is kind of our next big finishing task to start with. We're waiting to get the engines working. We haven't taken the cover off for the winter yet. Almost did last weekend, and glad we didn't, because we had a nasty big storm and would have messed things up. So it was good to still have left it on. So that's it. We'll be back to work shortly and hope to make some big improvements and get her finished and get her in the water this year. Yep. Thanks for visiting.